Good morning, this is John. A lot of sloppies out there are asking for an affordable LS cam grind, and so I got in contact with Pat and he said go ahead and do one of these up, so he had one ordered in. This is the very familiar, we're going to call it the MAGA, Make America Great Again, 2. So we're going to call it the MAGA2 grind. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how we cut tooling off of this existing camshaft. This is a brand new camshaft with the specs you guys like to see. I'll list those specs later on. Let me go ahead and just run through the process of how I'll be cutting the tooling. Once I cut the tooling, I can duplicate this identical grind all day long for you guys at a fraction of the cost of a new one. Just reground on an OEM core. This will be great. Now you can see I have the LS camshaft in the machine. We hold the camshaft in location with the driver dog that's on the rear main there, snug down, locked into the headstock. Cam's there. It's the 18-inch tracking wheel that we're going to be using to track this load. And as the camshaft's rotating, running on the tracking wheel, the grinding stone will be cutting these tooling plates right here, these 2 plates, and take an exhaust. So we're going to go ahead and show you that process right now. I'll have to do some video editing, but this is the process of how we cut tooling, so I can reduplicate this camshaft identically time and time again. You see that the lobe is tracking the master. Slowly rolling around. This lifts the bed up away from the grinding stone. These plates are some old plates that I'm recutting. Usually we start out with solid rounds, 6-inch rounds. They take about an hour to cut each plate, so that takes too long, and I got a bunch of stuff to do today. So I went ahead and just grabbed the old set of plates that we don't use anymore and recut them because they're half semi-cut in location. Doing a rough cut on them now. See how it's cutting? There. Skipping right there over the top. So we're cutting the tooling plate smaller on the base circle, which is putting more lift on the plate. That's the process. Takes a little bit of time. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. We'll get grinding on this. You see that one plate is already cut. Now I'm cutting the other plate. We're locked in location on a keyway. We'll be able to duplicate the exact lobe separation of the existing camshaft. The MAGA2. So here we have both of the pieces of tooling cut. Now I'm going to pull them off the spindle and disassemble the machine for a minute. Pull them off the spindle, identify them, mark them with the engraving tool as far as what spec they are. And then I will show you the grinding process in just a few minutes. I got to prep a camshaft, and I'll put that grind back onto a new an OEM camshaft. And then I'll run a spec sheet on it and show you that it's identically the same as the one that I cut the tooling from. Now that the tooling is made, we're just going to go ahead and load in. This is a 1721 casting cam. Grind one of these and I'll grind a 0967 later on. 1721 casting. Put the new tooling out here. tracking wheel is now on this side of the machine. We're tracking it. We've already indexed and lined up the tooling, the loads. We're on the first set of loads. I'll go over here. As the camshaft rotates around, you'll be able to look at the sparks. You'll see the sparks grinding off the base circle area. Doing a rough cut. You see the area being ground off on the base circle. Just moving the center line of the cam up allows us to create more lift and duration. See the area still over the top of the lobe isn't ground yet. This factory OEM core is about 2 degrees wider lobe separation. You see this lobe will be hitting on the back. The other lobe will be hitting on the front 1 degree. I'll be moving it in 2 degrees tighter on the lobe separation. You see how it's grinding right on the back flank but still missing over the front. That's the lobe separation movement that I was talking about. When rewinding the camshaft, we remove as minimal amount of material as possible to achieve the final grind. So I'll rough cut this almost to finish, and then I'll put a finish cut on the wheel, come back in and final cut the lobe. To let it spark out to ensure that the tooling is being tracked onto the new cam lobe exactly identical. We'll be switching from the exhaust lobe over to the other plate. Intake lobe. This lobe will be hitting in the front 1 degree harder than it. Now I'll be moving it in the 2 degrees lobe separation tighter than the factory 1721. If any of you sloppies have any questions or comments, please be sure to comment on the video and I'll answer them when I get a chance. Please like the channel and share the video. There's a lot of misconception about cam grinding on the internet. And men are visual creatures. So watching the video is very helpful for us. Almost finished with this lobe, so I'm going to let it spark out. Then I'll continue down the rest of the camshaft with the rough cut. Now that the rough cut has been done, I went back and checked the camshaft. It was bent about 3/1000ths. Went and straightened that back out to 0. Reapplied my steady rest. Now I'm going to do a finish grind. See, the rough cut lobe is on the left and the finished cut lobe is on the right. Now that the grinding is done, I'm going to come over here to the quality control area, check the centers to make sure that nothing got dinged or is out of tolerance that occurred while we were grinding. I'm going to check it for straight again, and then after we check it for straight, we're going to verify the base circle run out. OEM allows us 3/1000ths. I like to keep the base circle run out less than 2. So, and then at this point right here, we're also going to check to make sure that all the lobes were finished ground, that everything is good to go on it. So this is the final, basically the final stage of quality control. So we want to make sure if there's any issues at all, we catch it right here. This is the final stage of quality control. You're going to be checking to make sure that the camshaft didn't get banged up or dinged during the grinding process. Check the centers again. The center has less than 1/1000ths. That center is less than 0.5 Once we verify that all the centers are straight, we go back and check each one of the lobes. That's what really sets our quality control apart from other big name companies on the internet. They'll spot check camshafts and spot check whole batches. Obviously with the smaller company like myself, when I do, if there is any warranty issue, which there is basically none that occurs, it comes directly out of my pocket, not some sort of corporate slush fund. So that's why I make sure that every one of my camshafts is done properly and correctly. And that way when I go home at night I can sleep knowing that everything that I sent out of here is top-notch quality. Check the base circle run out. OEM allows 3/1000ths base circle run out. I like to keep it less than 2. That one is just about 1. That one is less than half. That one is 0. That was just that 1. That one is just less than 2. That one is just about a half. That one is less than 1/4. That one is just less than 2. We'll go down and continue the whole camshaft like that. Then we'll go over to the polishing process next. Once the camshaft is done being through the quality control steps, and then we put it on the polisher and polish the main bearing areas, verify that they are good to go. Then right here, this is our oiling rack. dip tank. After they're done being manufactured, and they're dipped down in, it's a mixture of synthetic and standard 60 weight gear oil that keeps the raw material that we just got done machining from rusting up here in the Pacific Northwest. If I didn't put the oil on that right now, it would be rusty in the morning. You'd have some surface rust on it just from the moisture in the air. So we dip it in the 60 weight oil and let it sit there and drip off for a couple hours.